Really on. Look at that pinky ring.
It's whatever.
Okay, sir. Weird flex, but okay, no, I'm just kidding.
Navraj Singh Goraya, better known by his stage name Nav, has been able to make quite the name for himself in the rap and hip hop community, collaborating with the likes of Travis Scott, Metro Boomin, 21 Savage, and Gucci Mane to name a few. The Toronto native seems to have his brand grow more and more each year. Most recently, his second studio album, Bad Habits, which includes features from Meek Mill, Young Thug, The Weeknd, Gunna, and Lil Durk, debuted at #1 on the US Billboard Top 200 Albums chart. All of this success has allowed Nav to treat himself to the finer things in life. I mean, one scroll through his Instagram feed and you could tell this guy loves Louis Vuitton, sunglasses, and of course his diamond-encrusted XO chain. According to WealthNetwork.com, Nav has an estimated net worth of $1.5 million US. However, this article was posted back in January of 2019, before his album would drop, so I think it's safe to say he's probably closer to the $2 million mark now. Now, as always, we ask you guys a trivia question to start our videos, so today's question is, what Drake song did Nav help produce? Stick around until the end of the video to find out. What's going on, guys? My name is Bronstein, and today we're going to take a look at the financial come up of Nav and what he spends his fortune on here for you on The Rich Life. Our last couple of videos in this series were on Travis Scott and Lil Tecca. Be sure to check those out, and of course let me know in the comments down below who you'd like to see next. Be sure to stick around to the end of the video as well, guys, because I'll be replying to some of your comments on our updated before they were famous video on Kevin Durant. I'll see you guys after the intro. Nav grew up in the Toronto suburb of Rexdale, born to two parents originally from India. His mother would work in computers and father was a forklift driver. Nav had an interest in music from a very young age, especially after getting a boombox from his mother in the 3rd grade. Nav's uncle, who was a popular singer in India, would encourage his nephew to pursue music, bringing him to the studio with him. This would be the birth of Nav's music career, where he would start producing beats for local Toronto rappers before eventually making beats for himself. Now, as I'm sure you guys know, we did it before they were famous on Nav, so be sure to check that out right after this video.
I'm trying to get more back to making beats and stuff. I'm pretty lazy when it comes to that, like setting up and starting, because like the rap shit's taking over. But like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna switch up my work pattern.
Although Nav started off producing, in September of 2015, he would drop the song Take Me Simple on SoundCloud, which would really be the start of his career. After its plays started to climb, Nav would eventually find his song premiering on Drake's OVO Sound Radio, which is on Beats 1. Pretty big deal, especially for a kid from Toronto. OVO Sound Radio would also play Nav's track The Man, and Kylie Jenner would be listening to Nav's song Myself in one of her Snapchat stories. All of this exposure would eventually lead to Nav producing and getting a feature on Travis Scott's Beeps in the Trap. The following year, Nav would sign to The Weeknd's XO label and would see his career quickly launch into the budding hip-hop star he is today. At the time of this recording, Nav has 1.6 million followers on Instagram, over 500,000 on Twitter, and is currently on his Bad Habits tour. Looks pretty lit too, take a look right here.
Got a whip in the J to the game, I'll never be a slave. Let's work.
All of this success has allowed Nav to make some pretty nice purchases. In an interview on Rosa's Risky Rotation, Nav talks about his drip, which includes a Rolex Sky Dweller 2-tone watch with baguettes all around, including the dial, which would cost him a minimum of $75,000. He's also got a custom Aviani XO necklace covered in 27 carats of care-cut diamonds and a 10-carat border of round stones. Now, because it's custom, I couldn't get an exact dollar figure, but care-cut diamonds are definitely not cheap, so the custom piece most likely would cost him anywhere between $70,000 to $80,000.
Elliot, that's a Sky Dweller. It's a 101. I don't know, baguettes in the dial all around. And this is from Alex from Aviani. XO piece with, I don't know what they call them, care-cut diamonds in the middle.
Now, Nav also loves to rock some rings. It seems he tends to rock different rings depending on the day or the interview, but I know for sure he has a fancy VS yellow pinky ring, and these things cost anywhere from $4,000 to $5,000 per carat. Now, you guys might be able to see, I actually wear rings too, but they are like 90 bucks for 3. Just a few days ago, Alex Moss, creative director of Aviani Jewelers, posted this video to Instagram. Captioned, "The XO lock Cuban made for my bro Nav." Although I don't know the exact details of that piece, I checked out the Aviani website and I found a very similar Cuban link chain that was going for $58,000. Now just to remind you guys, this is not including the XO piece, just the chain itself. So it's looking like Nav's latest piece could cost him around $65K as well. Nav also recently purchased a Lamborghini Urus, which has a starting price tag of $200,000. In a recent interview, he was also seen wearing a Fendi jacket, which has a starting price of $2,100.
Right now, really, I'm just focused on this tour.
Okay.
Get my health right, eating right, and I'll probably, like, this tour is not that long. It'll be done in like 3 or 4 weeks. So once I'm done the tour, I'll be just right back in the studio every day, and I'll just...
And he could also be seen on Instagram rocking his leather Louis Vuitton jacket, which also has a price tag of around $7,000. Although Nav seems to have found his success in the rap game and is continuing to get the attention of the world, he's not at the level he wants to be just yet. As previously mentioned, he's worked with a ton of successful artists, doubled his net worth in the past year, and was able to buy a Lambo in one payment. But he still doesn't feel he's getting the recognition he deserves, even with all that drip.
Oh, you out here popping.
Trying to.
Now I'm looking at the ice. I'm blinded. The lights. We need to dim the lights in here. The reflection is too much.
Yeah, man. I feel like it was about time to go.
In a recent interview with Pitchfork, he said, I quote, "Honestly, I feel like I'm just now starting to get famous. But fame is something I want. It's a good problem to have. I'm still not out there because when I walk out of Delilah in LA and TMZ will be standing out there with cameras and not even take a picture of me, I get sick. I get in my Lambo truck right in front of them, all my jewelry on, and they don't even take one picture. But God willing, this album will change that, because if they are taking pics, it must mean my album went #1 and I'm getting more money." Although funny enough, shortly after that interview, TMZ did catch up with Nav while he was in New York City to talk about his upcoming album and if they could expect Nav to drop a track with his good friend Lil Uzi Vert. Nav's most recent music video for the song Tap with Meek Mill also includes cameos from a ton of popular rappers, including Lil Gunna, 21 Savage, Rick Ross, Lil Pump, and Young Thug. So it's safe to say Nav is really starting to make a name for himself in the industry. I mean, when you're signed to the Weeknd's label and got guys like Meek Mill and 21 Savage co-signing you, I think it's safe to say you finally made it. That being said, Nav's sights are set on winning a Grammy. And hey, I'm all for it. Not gonna lie, I love that these guys are putting the Toronto rap scene on the map. I mean, obviously I love my city, wearing the Toronto hat. Raptors just won the championship. I mean, look, obviously it started with Drake and The Weeknd, but Nav is definitely getting up there too. I mean, they're banging his music in the clubs now.
Toronto is so on the map right now. Unbelievable, man.
It's crazy. I was in the club the other night and literally they played only Toronto songs.
Yeah.
Whether it was The Weeknd or Drake or me or like.
Now I want to know, who's your favorite Canadian rapper? You guys gotta let me know right down there in the comments down below. But for now, I'm gonna wrap this video up. So before we do that, we gotta answer the trivia question: what song did Nav help Drake produce? Well, believe it or not, guys, it was none other than Back to Back, Drake's diss song to Meek Mill when they had a feud back in 2015. Funny enough, Nav's latest hit single Tap features Meek Mill. It's kind of funny how it all comes full circle in the end. Kinda. I mean, Drake and Meek are good now. I don't know. Alright guys, responding to some of your comments, Tyrell the Barber said, "Is he really asking who's better all time, KD or LBJ?" Like, come on man, for real? Shake my head. Dude, check the comments down below. I got half you guys saying KD, half you guys saying LeBron, and all you guys saying that I'm whack. Young Doll Films says KD is the best player in the league, and I think better than LeBron. Well, you better tell the barber up there because he doesn't seem to think so. I don't know, if you're asking me, I think LeBron's better, but Alex Cohen said LBJ is the GOAT. I don't know if he's the greatest of all time. I mean, he's definitely broken a lot of records, but if he played, you know, MJ in his prime, I don't know, Jordan might be better. Mason Verosco said LeBron starred in a movie called Trainwreck, if I recall correctly. You are correct. And I'll be honest guys, I'll be the first one to admit when I'm wrong. That totally slipped my mind that LeBron is in a movie, so that's one less thing KD has over LeBron. And soon LeBron will have 2 movie credits, where KD will only have 1. God damn, he's always better than him. Also gonna be responding to some comments from the top 15 facts you did not know about Lil Pump, because you guys had a lot to say. Sparrow Jack said, "Man pronounced Esget like egg get it." I think it sounded like egg get it. I didn't go egg get it. I mean, you did. God damn. Oh yeah said, "That was the worst egg get it I've ever heard. Laugh my ass off." Esget! That one was better, guys. You gotta give me that one. I had a little H to it. I listened to how he did it a bunch of times. It's like, Esget! I don't know, you guys probably get to correct me on this one too. That's fine. The Lady Emerald 809 said, "Hi Jared, You are new to me, but I'm already a fan, so good job. P.S. for the record, I honestly thought your Esh Get It was on point, so much so I thought you just dubbed Lil Pump's voice in the spot. Now I don't know if that's being genuine or not. I feel like maybe you are, and if you are, thank you, and if not, it's fine. I'll just keep saying Esh Get It! Memer Boy said, are you Michael's cousin? No, we're actually not related at all, but Mike's a good looking guy, so I'm definitely flattered by you guys saying that. Now you guys also called me out for saying XXXTentacion's real name wrong. I think I said Jusse, and it's Jusse. I don't know, I probably messed that up too. You guys were writing in the comments down below being like, you pronounce it like this, but I listened to a bunch of different pronunciations on YouTube, and it seems like they all say Jusse, and I think I said Jusse. I don't know, you guys gotta let me know in the comments down below. I know you definitely will, because you have been for the past week and a half, and I'll see you guys in the next video.